Welcome back. The Uranora International Airport Red Caps Association has been in existence since 2010. They have endeavored to give back to society and have therefore made multiple donations to worthy organizations, groups, and individuals, including St. Jude Hospital, Comfort Bay, and schools. On Monday, the Red Caps Association presented financial assistance to 4 individuals in the Vieux-Fort area. The association donated a total of $2,000 to 4 ailing individuals. Checks were presented to Catherine Mondesi, who has been bedridden for almost a year, Lincoln Gray, who has been bedridden for 17 years, Pius Edwards, who suffered a stroke, and Teresa Ravenel. The St. Lucia Blood Bank Service is urging citizens to make every effort to support its blood collection efforts during the holiday season. Medical technologist Karen Louise says for those fortunate enough to escape the Christmas cough and colds, their attention is all too likely to be on usual Christmas activities instead of donating blood. Jacques Wooding tells us more.
The St. Lucia Blood Bank Service is desperately urging persons to make a donation this Christmas to help prevent a shortage of blood components used by patients. Christmas is a time when many regular donors take a break, yet the need for blood never stops. At risk are supplies of platelets, the clotting component of blood that is largely relied on by patients to prevent internal bleeding. Platelets only have a shelf life of 5 days, so a constant flow of donors is required even during holiday times. Medical technologist at Victoria Hospital, Karen Louis, urged the general public to give blood between Boxing Day on the 26th of December and New Year's Eve on the 31st.
The greatest gift anyone can give this season is the gift of life by donating blood. This time of year is particularly challenging for blood services as blood donations decline during the festive season. However, the demand for blood never stops. With more people traveling to and from celebrations, the blood bank must always be ready for any casualties which may arise. Year-round blood donations contribute to improving the quality of life for your mother on dialysis, your grandfather with cancer, your neighbor who got involved in an accident, or your newborn premature baby undergoing surgery to survive.
If you are well and able and haven't already done so, please donate at your soonest convenience. Louis guarantees it will be the most appreciated gift you give this year. For Hot 7 News, I am Jacques Wooding.
Ground provisions such as yam and dashin are a staple of St. Lucian Christmas meals, but vendors are reporting a shortage in many traditionally enjoyed ground provisions. One local vendor, affectionately known as Fadia, spoke with the Hot 7 team on the effects of this shortage in the Castries market.
Last year we had we was getting more yam like this year. This year we have a little shortage of burja, yellow yam, couscous. We're not getting couscous tanya. We get a little dashin, a little potato, but not like last year. We have a little shortage of food.
She urges persons to make use of pre-ordered produce services available from various vendors in the Castries market, which will allow them first selection of what little produce is available this Christmas. In other news, Rotary Club of St. Lucia this year held its annual Children Christmas Party in the community of Debara, Babono. Over 45 boys and girls from the community's primary school were fed and presented with gifts that brought smiles to their faces. Jacques Wooding tells us more.
Some of the food not making food like before. The Dachshund have a disease, so that's what causing that. And people not planting food like before.
The concerned provisions vendor believes that the root of this issue is poor soil conditions due to climate change. She has observed several changes in the bearing patterns of her crops and their overall health.
The Rotary Club of St. Lucia has delivered Christmas cheer to the students of the Debara Primary School. Rotary hosted a festive Christmas treat with food and gifts for the excited students. President of the Rotary Club, Levy Harrell, says this gesture is in keeping with the mandate of Rotary and forms part of their outreach efforts.
Every year, the Rotary Club of St. Lucia seeks to give generously. It's one of the reasons why we exist. And we look for communities that we can impact, and choosing Debara is you know, close to our hearts. They're members of our club who have relationships with the community, and we would just like to cement those relationships.
The students were very appreciative of the Christmas treat from the Rotary Club.
I just want to thank the Rotary Club of St. Lucia for Santa Claus, the gifts, the food and the snacks. I thank you for all of them so they can make us come together to have a fun time.
We want to thank the Rotary Club for coming out in the bar and presenting us with lots of gifts, food and other stuff where we could come together.
The Rotary Club of St. Lucia was chartered in 1966 by the Rotary Club of England. Together, the Rotary family in St. Lucia has served and continues to serve St. Lucia well. The Rotary Club of St. Lucia's humanitarian work over the past half-century has dealt with poverty, food and water needs, as well as education, health and wellness. Projects range from the eradication of bilharzia, mobile blood banks, water storage tanks, secondary and tertiary scholarships, hospital equipment, and other community and youth work, including mobile youth clinics, to name a few. For Hot 7 News, I am Jacques Wooding.
You're watching the Hot 7 Nightly News. When we come back, the latest in sports and weather.